So in today's episode, I'm going to be replacing the headlights in my truck. This company reached out to me, sent me the headlights. First, I told them I wanted the black housing ones, and they sent me the chrome ones. We did get that corrected. I did get the black housing ones now, which I like a lot better. And we're going to throw these in the truck. Now, I will tell you, first off, first thing you're going to want to upgrade on these lights is the light bulbs. These take an H1 bulb, and H1 bulbs are very cheap, I guess. So if you can upgrade to an LED, please do it. I ordered these off of Amazon. I threw one in the low beam, but I also have some lights that I have some in my cabinet over there that will fit. So I'm going to go ahead and do high beam and low beam LEDs. I currently have LEDs in my low beams on my truck. I don't think my high beams are. No, they're not. Just my low beams. And I'm going to keep my headlights or factory. I'm going to have to drop my push bar bumper to get these headlights out. But we're going to do that in this episode. And I know last episode I told you guys that I was going to like video selling the Fiesta and stuff. Totally forgot to take my camera. Guy came, really cool. He's one of my Patreon subscribers. We actually hung out for a little bit. So sold him the car, then we went to the 1,000 steps, which is close to here, and did the 1,000 steps, and he about died. But yeah, he's okay. He survived. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring his daughter with him to meet Stewie, so Stewie was a little upset, but he'll get over it. Truck looks naked. Never seen it without the bumper on it. It just looks plain. It's not bad looking. Anyways, I should clean it up a little bit. I got a dent in the bumper too, never noticed. That bumper kind of covers that up. So now I gotta get the headlights out. I can see a bolt here and a bolt here, but I don't know where they all go. So let's look at the one right here and see what we're working with. Oh, it looks like there's one down under the bumper too. Well, I'm gonna have to find out if that's true or not. It looks like there's one back in here. See, that's a good reference to look at your new headlights to see where all the mounts are. But let me take these top two out and see where we're at from that. I might have to get down in there from some other direction. Maybe up in through the fender liner here to get to it. Yes, if you peel the fender liner back up in there, there is a 10 millimeter right there. So don't forget that one. So we're going to get these 3 bolts out, and then we'll get the new one up there. I need to put one more LED bulb in that thing. And you also have to wire these running lights. You see these running lights that are on here. I want to run those to... Oh, shoot. I need to see which lights are on during normal driving, because I want to have them on then. I want to have those on all the time when I start the truck. So might have to run it into the daytime running lights. But here's your wires for those. Run them in. There's wires for each one. You think they would go ahead and combine them, but no. So let's go ahead and do that. So the bottom one, I can fit these LEDs in here really well. They fit in there good. They have a little fan on them. These are the Oxito lights. I don't know if they're Mexican. These fit in pretty decent. You're limited on space. It's right there on that boot. You can feel it. This one, I had to use these cheaper ones that I found. I don't even know if they work. These are ones I had. These are via code. And you don't have a lot of space in here. It's up against the boot right now, and I could get the boot to seal, but any other LED I tried, you could not, because this is higher up on here than it is on the high beam, the low beam. So you're limited on space on what you can fit inside there and still seal the boot up. I should also note that these were so tight that I had to grind down these edges on the bulb, so I don't even know if that's going to work, but let me get the old light out and we'll throw one of these in, and then I guess we'll see if it works or not. to make it easier, remove the grill. It makes it a lot easier. So, I need to wire these running lights into one of the power wires on here, and one is going to be a ground. There's 4 wires on that. One's going to be a ground, one's going to be a turn signal, one's going to be a running light. We want to wire it into the running light. So if I hit the unlock button, these come on, and as you can see, they're starting to lose all their color here. The color's coming up. These bulbs are old, but they're still working. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? You're going to need a multimeter for this. This is not a cheap one, but you can use a cheap one. And all you want to do is check for 12 volts on one of these. So all I got to do is hit the unlock button on my keys, and it's going to light up. As you can see, there's 2 filaments. We need to see which one's getting 12 volts right now. Okay, so our blue is our ground, and the brown is power. So I have these connectors. Clamp these on, and when you do, they leave a spade connector in there that you plug in, and I already put those on my wires. So I'm just going to go ahead and clamp these on here. So there you go. Now, you don't always get a good connection with these, so you know, if lights don't work after this, it's more than likely you didn't get a good connection. So try it again. So now when I put these lights up here, I can take this spade connector, plug it in right there, and we got a good connection now. Now those look really good, but my low beam should be on right now. I use those really cheap bulbs. I don't know that that's probably why it's not working. Let me get in here and turn the key. Alright, so power on. My high beams are working. Oh, those are bright. Okay. But that low beam's still not working. So I might have to put the regular bulb back in that, but as you can see, looks like the high beam is going to be pretty bright. But yeah, let me figure out what's going on here. Those bulbs were kind of junky. I might have to just get more of. Actually, those didn't fit in the high or in the low beams. So we're probably going to go with a regular bulb. Okay, so it looks good in there. I don't have it bolted in yet. Fitment wise, these suck. The fitment. Right now, as you're seeing it, that light bulb is tight, and this is the original bulb that came in it. I had to put that in it because I didn't have any room. When I tighten this back, that bulb is going tight against that support right there. So I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm going to throw these in here. Let me get them both wired, and well, let's see what this looks like. I have it wired right now with a regular bulb in it. There you go. So, it sucks. I wanted to put a regular LED bulb in there, but we're going to have to do with a halogen for now. So there you go. I do think they look cool. These lights run around $250-ish online, and like I said, you're gonna have a little bit of a fitment issue. You're gonna have bulb issues switching to LEDs. The high beams are easy. You'll be able to fit an LED in there. The top ones, I'm gonna have to mess around and try to find a low profile LED for that, because it's just not working. Here's what a regular H1 bulb looks like. They're kind of trash, but that's what's in my low beams right now. Here's like one style of LED bulb I have. Does not fit. Actually, it doesn't even want to fit inside the light itself, but this is just too big to fit behind the light itself. And already, I mean, look at all the more space you have with this, and this is hitting inside there, so you're going to be very, very limited on what you can even fit in there to get an LED in the top. So just have that be known. I do like them. I think they're cool. I do like the accents. Mine are kind of wired now to like the turn signals, so that's pretty cool. Whenever I put a turn signal on, they're going to flash. But these lights are made by Oedro. I don't know how you pronounce that. Off-road 4x4 DIY. You'll find these on Amazon, and I'm going to put a link in the description. Hopefully they will give me a discount code for you guys to use. But yeah, there you go. There's other style lights I really like for these. They make ones that make them look like the newer Silverado lights, and I think they're really cool, but they're not made by these people, but I do really like those. But yeah, it was about time to throw an upgrade on this truck, and somebody offered me a free one, so it was like, yeah, sure. I mean, free's good. I'll take a free one. Got another video review coming. Got to do. It is a very nice looking dash camera. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Zen Fox. So we'll see that on another episode. But if you like this video, smash that like button. Consider subscribing. Hit that dislike button if your mom has zero fitment issues. And we'll see you on the next episode on Wrecked.
Mommy got the kitty's Christmas collar. Sit down nicely. Sit down. Oh, look at it. It's so festive. Oh, look, here's the other one. Let me see him. Let me see it. Come here. Show it to me. Show me your collar now. It's nice. Very nice. Do you like yours? You like it? Huh? That doesn't look like a face of somebody that likes their collar. Say bye-bye.